Hi, Aquarius Sun and Rising. Welcome to your November 2022 Astro Update. It's Rena here. Well, there's a lot of energy in the sign of Sagittarius for you in the month of November. But before that, I want to talk about the lunar eclipse in Taurus. The eclipse season is still in play, and in October, as I record this, there still is yet to be a solar eclipse in Scorpio, and this is going to be followed by the Taurus eclipse in November. So I'm going to talk about just very briefly the solar eclipse in Scorpio because a fair number of you may listen to this before that happens, and just giving you a heads up about that. And that is happening on October 25th. I'm recording this on the 21st. And it's going to be at 2 degrees of Scorpio. Scorpio is a fixed sign like you are. So you already know this is going to fall in an angular house. In this case, it's going to fall in the area of your life. I'm talking about the Scorpio eclipse. That has to do with your reputation, your career. That's the big one, is career. So a solar eclipse is a powerful new moon. We usually associate these with new beginnings in that area of life. I listen to a few astrologers still at this point, and sometimes they almost act like it's an ending. I think the safest way to characterize eclipses is change. And so change can either be, there's always like new and old kind of swirling around there. But I like to look at it as new beginnings on steroids. That, in other words, sometimes, you have new moons every year in certain houses, and then sometimes there's like an exclamation point. So it could be the difference between a regular year. You might get a raise, or you might get a promotion, or you might get some kind of certification that adds value to your skill set for your whatever your job, your career is. But then another year, you have some great success or whatever. Or maybe you switch professions altogether and go into a completely new area. So this is going to be coupled by a conjunction with Uranus. So there's like this wild card energy here. I'm very excited. I love, things that can be surprises, unexpected things, just in life itself. But in your case, this could be for your career, where there's something that you never saw coming. Now, I mean, you could say that a lunar eclipse can take something out of your life. The difference between the reason that I wouldn't necessarily say this would be an ending of a job or anything, or a career that that you didn't want to happen, is because the 10th house is more, to me, of something that you're building, like your reputation and things like that, the career that you're choosing. The 6th house, yes, I mean, I could say, okay, you might be unemployed and you didn't see it coming, because it's more of that kind of thing. Now, let me put it this way, if you did something underhanded, then yeah, maybe it gets exposed and your reputation suffers as a result, because sometimes people have a scandal or downfall from grace. And, but luckily you don't have Pluto here that might tempt you into doing something that's a little bit shady. And the funny thing is, you're going to have Pluto in your 10th house starting in March. So you're going to get that chance to have Pluto in your 10th house, and then you're going to be very intensely wanting success for whatever reason. But anyway, this could be that you get a promotion and you never saw it coming. You never asked for it. The 10th house can be recognition. If you're in show business or anything where you could become famous, yes, I mean, I suppose it could be fame, sudden fame, unexpected fame. I mentioned with another sign viral videos because Uranus can be technology. So that could apply to this house as well, since it is, dealing with your reputation in the public. So something along those lines, but it can come out of nowhere maybe. And it doesn't have to be on that exact date. That's just when the eclipse is officially occurring. And then we have this Sag energy. So Sagittarius for you is the house that you rule, Aquarius, the 11th house. So on the 16th, Venus goes there. On the 17th, Mercury goes there. Right then and there, this is very social. It could even involve if you have gotten some kind of, I don't know, like if you have connected with people online, maybe you're going to meet them in person. But this is, you've got Venus, Mercury, and then Sun goes there on the 22nd, and there's a new moon there on the 23rd. So these could be new people coming into your life for whatever reason. But I will say that Venus could actually bring money to you because of your career, because this is the house of gains. And it can also be love. If you're like socializing a lot, and this is going into the second half of the month. So, or this is the second half of the month. So this is when we start to get into this holiday mode. In the United States, Thanksgiving is really the kickoff date, but who knows, even before then, you might be getting together with people. But I also feel like there might be new people coming into things because that new moon is following the sun going into Sag. It's at 1 degree. So it's like almost like this whole new cycle. And then on the same day that the new moon goes into Sag, we have Jupiter going direct at 28 degrees of Pisces. So this is in your second house of earned income. This actually could turn out to be very lucrative for a very lucrative month for you, Aquarius, coming from different fronts, because the second house is the money that you earn. When Jupiter is retrograde in this house, it doesn't mean that all your profits dry up, but you might have seen a bit of a downturn, and now it's full steam ahead. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, I'm promoting my double readings. If you haven't had a chart reading by me, this is a great opportunity to also get a natal chart analysis. Well, to get a natal chart analysis plus transits for the upcoming 12 months for a special price. And it's quite a discount. And I have another one with the tarot called the Whole Enchilada. The first one's called Deep Dive. And then I have standalone readings for just, transits or natal chart or whatever. You can find out more information about all of my readings at the link below. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.